Hey guys, it's Shaun here and we're on video 3 of our Springer Transition Success series. We're looking at feed today because it's a critical component of Springer cow success. Knowing what feeds you have available to the cow, knowing what's in those feeds, and then from there we can look at a diet for the Springers that contributes the lowest risk to metabolic disease, ensuring those cows peak milk well and get back in calf. So knowing what feeds you have available for the Springer cows is critical because there's a big difference between the DCAD, the potassium concentration, or the risk of a different feed to Springers to them getting metabolic disease or going down with milk fever. So pasture is your highest risk feed to Springers, whereas hays and silages, especially maize silage, is a lower risk feed. Doing up a diet formulation for the Springers is critical, and once you have that diet formulation, say 4 kilos of grass, 6 kilos of silage, 2 kilos of straw, you can then break that down and do a DCAD and a nutrient calculation on that feed. Now, along with that, we need to look at the energy component of the diet. That needs to be between 100 and 120 megajoules of energy, or ME. Now that is dependent on the size and the potential milk production of that cow. From there we want protein levels around that 14%. Now that's really important. If you don't have enough protein in a Springer diet, then that leads to other associated issues through the Springer period and in early lactation. Fibre is also very critical. We need rumen capacity or rumen stretch. So fibre is really good at filling that gap, but it's also very good at keeping the ME levels down at a manageable 100 to 120 ME. And then along with that, knowing where the nutrient profile of the feed is at. So we do that best by getting herbages on each of the Springer diet components, so the pasture and the silages, and then from there we can do a full diet calculation.